1, 2, 3, 4. Mike and John got it going on. Mike and John got it going on.
Touch these buttons
No,
here?
not those buttons.
Are you sure?
No.
You don't want to
Well,
have
how about
this?
a little, well, thank you, everybody.
Here,
you have new toys?
Let me turn that up.
Okay. Oh, wow. They want to stand it. That's a standing O right there.
It's like, hey, audience. No, more.
Yeah, a little more.
A little more.
There you go. Oh, it's not sit down.
Not
You're
fake
too
at all.
Do we have a laugh track, too?
Well, yeah. Oh,
no,
wait.
that's a rim shot.
No.
Oh, that's our next guest.
Yeah. And now let's thank the band.
Okay. That's Sid and Sea Fish.
Okay.
All right, thanks, Sid.
Okay.
Our band leader.
We gotta stop.
Okay.
Get those out of here.
Enough toys for you.
Yeah.
Coming up today, we'll take a look at last night's trivia question, Monday Night Trivia, see if we got a winner. I don't think we did, but we'll get to that. 2-cent history lesson coming up, and, of course, JD's Throwback Trivia, all on the way. And can we share the poster?
Once I get it
Once
ready
we
to
get
share.
it ready to share. Okay, we're not
You have
sharing
to give me a
that yet.
minute here.
The poster not ready to share yet.
All right, what's happening? Deal with that way.
Yeah, I got to look at this.
Are
Go
we
ahead.
wait,
Talk to the crowd.
I'm worried.
Get the band.
Well, hold on. Are we having issues?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. No,
that was an old one.
That was an internal communication.
Yes, it was.
I just.
Oh, wait a minute. This may be from somebody else.
Okay.
No,
got it.
Nope,
okay.
nothing.
No, okay.
I don't know what that alert was for, John
I didn't
King.
know. That's what's curious.
All right, so we'll get to JD's.
We're easily distracted.
Squirrel. JD's Throwback Trivia coming up. We'll get to your 2-cent history lesson. And, of course, our local news brought to you by Cooper and Binkley Jewelers in downtown Brighton.
All right. No, wait. No, we did get a. Hold on.
I'm holding on.
We're being told that normally we're told to shut up.
Yeah.
But
did you not plug in the
no,
cord
it's
with
all
the blue on it?
that's good.
The blue cord's just hanging there, dangler.
This is the power cord.
Got it.
This is the volume cord.
Got it.
That's what that's doing, and that's doing what that's doing. I'm being told we're much too low. Is what I was.
A little volume then. Pump up the jam.
Pump up the jam. Pump it up. Well, the volume's right here. I don't understand. Okay.
Take two. We'll just talk louder.
I don't know what to tell you.
Are these the volumes right here? Or is that just my headphones?
All right, hold on. I love technology.
You know, when we did the test, everything worked fine. You know what?
What?
Perhaps somebody has hacked into our system. You know, somebody that might not want to hear us.
Hi.
I see how this day's going to go. Do we unplug it and plug it back in? That's how great technology
Where's the Control-Alt-Delete on this thing?
Hey, that sounded a lot better right there, whatever you did.
I don't think
maybe you were just louder. I don't know.
believe that resolved it, but
what if you turn these up?
It's our output, though. It's not we're hearing the input through our headphones.
I know. What if you turn up those on the top? That's the output.
I mean, I guess.
Give us a little gain. That's what they call it in the biz, a little more gain. Like a little more bass. Oh, the band's here.
Okay.
All right. The band is here.
Sure.
Right.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Well,
Are you done playing around?
if our outside engineer could, I guess.
We'll work on that on post-op, on post-show.
All
as
right.
far as a level boost.
Okay. I don't understand this thing. I hate everything.
Don't hate it.
I hate the
Don't
world.
be a hater.
I hate the world.
Don't
I hate it all.
Don't hate everything.
I hate it all.
How about a little news? You want to do some news?
I guess we'll do news.
All right, news
Okay,
brought
sure.
to you by Cooper and Binkley Jewelers in downtown Brighton.
All right, here's what's going on. The Livingston County Board of Commissioners unanimously approved a resolution Monday night declaring Livingston County a constitutional county. Of the approximately 50 speakers who supported the board, it called to the public, 15 were either candidates, past or present, or leading members of the GOP's county, district, or state committees. The outpouring of GOP support can be attributed to a social media invitation that had been circling prior to the commissioners' meeting from the right-wing group FEC United Michigan, inviting people to gather in the commissioners' meeting room an hour before the board was set to convene. The group commandeered the meeting room. As a result, officials had to accommodate 2 additional rooms full of spectators. They came with signs and posters declaring their support for the Board of Commissioners, and Livingston County Sheriff Mike Murphy's made it clear he will not be enforcing red flag laws in Livingston County. Among those in support of the initiative was Michigan GOP Chair Christina Caramo, a staunch advocate for various conspiracy theories, who still has not officially conceded the November 2022 election, despite being overwhelmingly defeated for Secretary of State by incumbent Jocelyn Benson. More recently, Caramo came under fire from Republicans and Democrats alike for a meme posted to the Michigan GOP's social media pages that compared gun control legislation to the Holocaust. Caramo thanked the board for defending the constitutional rights of the people of Livingston County, then switched gears to focus on those who've, quote, been victim to false accusations, herself included, alluding to the accusation made by her ex-husband that she had threatened to crash her car with the intent of killing him and their 2 daughters over a divorce dispute. Those who opposed the resolution were fewer in number, but were not deterred. One Howell woman was being interrupted by rowdy audience members, but calmly informed them they were not the deciders, nor did they have the right to interrupt, even if they were the loudest voices in the room. Despite the uproar, the practical definition of a constitutional county remains unclear. In an April 17th subcommittee meeting, Livingston County Republican Chair Jennifer Smith specifically pointed out that the resolution was largely, if not entirely, a symbolic gesture. The Board of Commissioners will next meet May 8th. Westbound I-96 between Milford Road and Kent Lake Road is reopened after being closed for most of Monday after an accident involving a truck hauling glue. We'd like to thank everyone for their wacky jokes in the comments about, boy, it's a sticky situation.
That's crazy.
I hate to get stuck there. Wow.
Stuck in traffic.
I'm stuck in traffic.
Oh.
Michigan State Police from the Metro South Post were dispatched to a semi-truck crash about 9:35 Monday morning on westbound 96 near Milford Road. A preliminary investigation indicated the driver of the semi was traveling in the westbound lanes when he allegedly was cut off by another driver and lost control. The truck reportedly veered right, hitting the metal barrier and getting stuck on top, causing the contents to spill. 2 heavy tows were called in to stabilize the truck from flipping over the barrier and going into the steep ditch. They required all lanes of travel to do that. MDOT needed until 5 o'clock Tuesday morning to repair the damage at the guardrail and ensure the right lane would be safe to open once the truck was removed and cleanup for the glue was completed.
6,000 tanks of Goo Gone were used to get rid of that glue.
Meanwhile, they brought out kindergarten classes to put their hands in the glue and then peel them off. All right. We had to add our own lame jokes there, apparently. And finally, the Livingston County Airport will be holding an open house Sunday, May 21st from 11 a.m. till 3 p.m. Admission is free. It will feature all aspects of community aviation, including businesses, maintenance, education, and private pilots. Established in the mid-1950s and now known as the Spencer J. Hardy Livingston County Airport, the facility features a 5,000-foot runway, nearly 160 public and private hangars with 185 aircraft. There are, on average, 150 daily takeoffs and landings and more than 6,600 student flight hours logged each year at the airport. More than 1.6 million gallons of aviation fuel have been sold at the airport over the past 5 years, with a total local economic value of almost $67 million as of 2019. You'll find details about the open house on our website, mikeandjohnpodcast.com. And that's what's going on.
And news brought to you by Cooper and Binkley Jewelers in downtown Brighton. Open during the construction and reconfiguration of Main Street. They have a commitment to customer service, community involvement, honesty, professionalism, and exquisite merchandise. Stop by and see Mark and Barb Binkley today. They pride themselves on offering something special for everyone. It is Diamond Month for the rest of April. Get a unique mix of exceptional quality jewelry, all in a warm, inviting atmosphere, and, of course, great savings during Diamond Month. Custom designs as well, the latest designs from Simon G. and Zagani, Cooper and Binkley Jewelers on Main Street in downtown Brighton, and online at cooperandbinkleyjewelers.com. Of course, you can keep up with them on Facebook as well. So Jeff's going to join us, Cousin Jeff, with JD's Throwback Trivia. We are all tied up as of the last meeting of the minds last Tuesday. we'll see what Jeff has in store for us today. Last night in Monday Night Trivia, brought to you by Firehouse Doors, celebrating their 25th year of serving Livingston County with unparalleled service and products. Our OG sponsors, Firehouse Doors. I do not think we got a correct answer. We had some pretty good guesses. Wait, you know what?
Wait,
I
Where? What?
I found the right answer.
Oh, somebody
did get
Oh,
a great one. Got the answer.
Oh,
one of our great,
the great one, Wayne Gretzky chiming in.
Wayne's been blocked from our page.
He doesn't find this funny or fun.
No, not at all. That Wayne Gretzky. Statistically,
sure.
Say that for me.
No thanks.
Statistically,
that's okay.
Women are much better at doing this than men. I was going to put don't say everything, but we got a few people that did anyway. I knew you'd have me covered on that. But not everything. Jackie said getting a physical or scheduling a trip to the doctor.
Okay.
Adam said statistics. Putting the toilet seat down, said Cheryl. Remembering birthdays. Are you good at birthdays? If it's on the calendar. If your wife wrote it on the calendar, you might remember or get a Facebook reminder. Cindy said asking for directions. John said shopping, cooking. A lot of people said cooking. Karen said driving. Do we know who was the cutter-offer in the great glue spill of yesterday?
It was apparently a donkey.
A donkey.
A mule didn't want to go to the glue factory. So
those are horses.
That was its. Well, usually that was his relatives in there.
Cleaning house, said Donna. Rick said typing.
One more lame joke.
I got to check my typing. Did I miss something? Well, it was a little late when I did this. Survive a car accident, said Dan. So many right answers, said Greg. You can't pick just one.
And yet you have to.
Yeah. Ashley said life. Okay. Multitasking was another popular guess. And I think women in general probably are better at multitasking. Dawn said gardening. Listening, said Sarah. I was surprised there wasn't more guesses that said listening. Do you hear what I'm saying?
Barely.
The correct answer from Great Scott was laundry. Doing the laundry correctly. Maybe it's because guys just don't want to do laundry. I don't mind doing laundry. I don't really mind doing laundry.
I don't mind doing the laundry. I don't mind putting it in the washer. I don't mind putting it into the dryer from the washer.
How about retrieving it from the dryer?
I don't, that's okay. That's fine. Although when I have to, like if my wife is running a load of her laundry, it's
is that off limits for you?
750 shirts. There's layers that are involved. I just put on a T-shirt. I'm done. They have a little shirt and they have a little sweater, maybe something that goes over it. And then, that's a little warm, so I'm going to take that off and I'll put this on now for the rest of the day. And then, put this over it. And then it's like 14 things go in for one day.
Wow.
So when you pull my pull my stuff out of the dryer, it's like there's 7 T-shirts and 2 pairs of pants. It's easy. Done. Hers is like one thing. I'm like, how many shirts do you own?
Do you want your wife dressing scantily?
Sure. That would solve the problem.
It would solve the laundry problem. Just don't do that laundry between 3 and 7 p.m. Cost you more if you have DTE. Okay, so congratulations to Great Scott. We'll have another trivia question coming up tonight on Tuesday Night Trivia, and we'll find out if we have a winner tomorrow morning. Other things going on, we were talking about the Walk to End Alzheimer's event we have coming up on June 1st.
Yes.
At Eternity Brewing Company in Howell.
Right.
And we've gotten the word from Ethan that by the end of the week, his brewmasters will have the 4 different flavors for you to choose from for the special Mike and John brew. What do you think?
I think that's great.
Do you think that we should have something a little sweeter? Bitter?
Oh, I'm bitter.
You're always bitter.
Yeah.
See, but I'm the sweeter one, so we really have to let the public decide.
Right.
Cougar wanted her own beer, too.
Right. But
What did she say on that?
She wanted her own beer.
I know,
She's
but I
gonna
mean,
get
there
Cougar
was,
beer. She said, "Oh, Cougar beer would be popular too."
it probably would.
Right,
We
so-
can't have that because more people might choose that one.
I think what we're going to do is whatever, depending on what ingredient folks decide on, we'll add something like maybe a twist of lime, and then you can say, "I want the Mike and John beer with the twist of Cougar." Or maybe it's a cinnamon stick, or maybe it's
yeah.
maybe it's
Cinnamon
some.
beer.
I don't know. I'm just saying, whatever.
I got it. Yeah.
Depends on what to complement
Right.
whatever our flavor turns out.
She
to
can be a little salty sometimes.
maybe it's that.
Maybe it's a splash of salt.
Right.
As if she were margarita.
Sure, you could put. I guess you could go that route
And go either
yeah.
way.
So we'll find out more. More details coming. But again, keep June 1st open.
For the walk to end Alzheimer's.
Yeah, Mike and John night at Eternity Brewing.
Mike and John.
JD, good morning.
Good morning.
We're discussing our tie.
It is 7-7-1.
All right. What's our topic today?
And Cougar undefeated.
Yes, and Cougar undefeated. Before I say our topic, I was going to comment that I'm one of those people that my mother-in-law saves the LCP for me, and I'm reading. All right, Livingston Daily, whatever they want to call it.
Right.
I'm like, wow, this really reads like John King's article from just last week. Oh, look at the tagline, byline. It's from Gigo News.
Look at that.
We're
Look at
everywhere.
that.
Yeah.
We're everywhere.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. Well,
So-
yes, we have an agreement with the LCP. So
And you
I
actually
missed
have it
the memo.
in print?
Yes.
you have the print edition.
Yes.
Oh,
I
look
love
at
the
that.
print edition.
Get some ink on
Yeah.
your fingers and think
Yeah.
of John.
Well, I think I'm now the king of all media. Sorry, Howard Stern. I'm in print. Been on the air. Now,
On a podcast.
podcasting.
And now in a, on a paper.
Yeah.
Wow.
Been in a movie,
And you've written a book?
on a TV show.
Have you been on a magazine, before?
I
Have you looked at a magazine before?
Well, sure.
So I
Well,
guess you are
anyhow,
indeed.
I thought it was very ironic. In fact, there wasn't a single of the 3 stories on the front page from an actual Livingston Press writer. a
Oh, there you
Livingston
go.
Daily
Don't
writer.
point that out.
Yeah, don't point that out. They might be mad
So
at
it's
us.
a little touchy.
But yours was the best because it was local.
Right.
Ah,
Well, that's
all
the.
Made sense.
Yeah,
I
okay.
love it.
All right.
Well,
All right.
thank you for pointing that out.
All right. Now that John's ego has grown.
Well, yes.
Let's get to the throwback trivia.
All right. So simply because this number has appeared multiple times in my life the past couple of weeks, and it is even including in church, as we had a discussion about what are movies that are age appropriate for your kids or not, we are going to go to 11.
11.
It's
This
an 11.
is Spinal Tap.
Yes.
Yes.
It goes to 11.
So we're talking the number 11 today, or are we talking Spinal Tap?
We're talking, this is Spinal Tap
Oh, boy.
with 2 questions about 11.
All right.
So Nigel Tufnell, he has that special amp, the one that goes to 11. What brand amp was it that went to 11? Was it a Fender amp, a Marshall amp, a Sweetwater amp, or a Yamaha amp?
I'm going to go Marshall.
You're going Marshall?
Yeah.
I was going to say Peavy, but you didn't have it in there. So I'll go Yamaha.
It is a Marshall amp.
Wow, look at you. You know
Yeah.
your amps. You are the king of all media.
Very true.
That's 1 point for John.
1 for John.
Thank you.
So the use of the term turn it up to 11
Yes.
does predate Spinal Tap. But
Really?
what was the first known axiom of turning it up to 11 in reference to? Was it a train, race cars, audio amplification, or the Defense Department?
Huh.
What was really the start of
Turn it up to 11?
turn it up to 11?
You're in the lead.
I don't know.
You get to go first.
I'm going to say
Trains, race cars, audio, or the Defense Department?
race cars.
I ain't going race cars.
Yeah.
I'll say the Defense Department. We're going to turn it up to an 11. There's probably something
Nin-
Mike said or something.
1947, during a trial run with a reporter from Popular Mechanics, a C&O engineer introducing the Chesapeake and Ohio class steam turbine locomotive
Oh.
expressed his dissatisfaction with the local speed limit of 75 miles an hour, noting that it would sure be like to be able to turn this back to 11.
Wow.
Because the dials that range from 1 to 11 for full speed on a locomotive, a steam turbine. So it's trains.
So neither of us got it right.
Right.
Neither of you got it
We're
right.
correct that neither one of us got that right.
Right.
Yes.
One for
But-
Jeff. You know what?
Yeah.
When we both get it wrong, you get a point.
So since the movie, there have been a lot of things that have the number 11 in them now.
Okay.
So Eddie Van Halen did use a Marshall amp with an 11. The radio in a Tesla S goes up to 11. The tack on some Porsche 911s goes up to 11,000 now. An Android 11 phone goes 0 to 10. And when you go to 10, then an 11 appears.
Hmm.
And Alexa will go to 11. Oh, darn it. She's starting to talk.
Do you have it right there?
Oh,
Say, Alexa,
I
go
do.
to 11.
Alexa, go to 11. I'm not playing any music,
Oh, okay.
but I'll try that later.
All right.
Okay.
Say, Alexa, play the Mike and John podcast on iTunes.
Alexa, play the Mike and John podcast on iTunes.
Getting Anonymous with Mike and John from Apple Podcasts. Just so you know, while you're listening, you can ask me to fast forward or rewind by any amount of time, like 5 minutes. Now for your podcast. Here's the latest episode, episode 09, Creature Corner.
No, this isn't us.
Yeah.
No, stop.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
tell her to
Mike
shut
and
up.
John.
Tell her to shut up.
Yeah. All right. So
Alexa,
where were we on 11?
pause.
Alexa, shut up.
Shut up. God. All right. Anyway, distracted. Squirrel. All right.
What was
Going
the
on.
question?
Okay.
Where are we? Who are you? What day is this? Can you hear me? Is this thing on?
I was going to say, I've tried Alexa for you guys before. It just is not quite come
There's
up yet.
you have to. You have to
Never
say like,
mind.
Alexa, play the Mike and John Got It Going On podcast. I don't know. Whatever.
Located in John's basement. Zip code.
Mike Marino and John King.
Okay.
I just say shuffle my tunes on.
Yeah,
and
I got it.
She just plays music.
Okay, so
All right.
so what was the question about 11 again?
It was just our question was, what did 11 start with?
Right.
The
Okay.
axiom, and it was trains.
Right. Okay.
All right, we got that
next,
one out of the way.
We're moving on to the next
Yeah.
question.
Yeah, what was the
Okay.
next one?
Drummers.
Yes.
They went through a lot of drummers, like Peter James Bond and Mick Shrimpton spontaneously combusted and exploded on stage.
Right.
They were two of how many drummers?
Oh wow.
Did they have 5 drummers, 14 drummers, 18 drummers, or 27 drummers?
Would you like to go first?
Sure. 18.
All right. I got to go 27. I think I got to go the highest number.
Got to go outrageous.
Yeah.
According to my sources, and Wikipedia is never wrong, 18.
Oh wow.
Look
okay.
at that. We're tied
You
now.
Nailed it. All right. Good
Look
for
at
you.
that. All three of us have a point.
Yeah, we're all on the
Yes.
board.
All right.
And nearwear, gardening incidents. My favorite one was one of them sold his dialysis machine for drugs and presumed dead. Trying to jump over a tank full of sharks with a tricycle in a freak show. Eaten by a pet python. The drummers did a lot of stupid
Well,
stuff.
drummers. All right.
Yeah. And actually, J.K. Rowling in the Harry Potter series was inspired about the drummers always dying. That's why she had in every book, she has a teacher who can't fulfill the school year.
Oh. They
Look
were
at
like the
that.
drummers.
Huh?
Yeah.
The
were
drummers
like
of Harry
drummers.
Potter.
Yeah.
All right.
Had
All
a
right.
good
So our fourth question, Harry Shearer, the bassist, Derek Smalls.
time. Yes.
Yeah, he does look a little bit like Lemmy from Motorhead. He had a moment at the Chicago O'Hare Airport where his aluminum wrapped enhancement set off the metal detector. What was actually wrapped in foil that set it off? Did he have, was his appendage a summer squash, a cucumber, a banana, or a kielbasa?
I remember the scene, but now I'm trying to remember what it was.
I'm going kielbasa.
Yeah, it was Chicago. You know, they like their kielbasa in Chicago. I'll say it was summer squash. I don't know.
It was, in fact, a summer squash.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Look at you.
Yeah, well,
Boy, you know.
Green zucchini.
Sounds like something you might try. All right. I'm going to give you that one.
All right. Thanks.
All right, John with 2 questions right is our champion.
All right.
Retaking the lead from yesteryear.
All right. Well, Jeff, we appreciate it. Say hi to Alexa for us, and we'll do it all again next week.
That'll be perfect.
All right. We'll talk to you then.
All right. Take
Talk
it
to you.
easy. Jeff with our throwback trivia as we do each and every Tuesday. Jordan Genso, our show sponsor. Jordan Genso, community servant, community realtor, official Giggle realtor.
He is the official Giggle realtor.
Yes, and if you're looking for a home here in Livingston County or close by, or you're thinking about selling your home, Jordan's the one to talk to. He's got over 15 years of experience with the RE/MAX Platinum team. He's the leader of the RE/MAX Platinum team.
He's the leader of the pack. Vroom, vroom. Sorry. Okay.
That's what messed us up at the beginning of the show. You playing with those buttons
Maybe that was
has
it.
messed up the levels. So stop with
I'm
that.
going to tape them over so I don't see them.
That's
now,
exactly
I mean,
what you
the
have
thing
to
was
do.
that these sound effects
They're out of
buttons,
order.
You're out of order. I'm out of it. What is happening?
Give Jordan a call today at 248-444-9777. Of course, you can find him on Facebook, Jordan Genso, Community Servant, Community Realtor.
Right, and very involved in the community, of course, with the Brighton District Library, which, by the way, the Brighton District Library is kicking off their annual book sale today, Tuesday, April 25th. I think
Yes.
today is the day, if you're a friend, if you're a part of the Friends of the Brighton District Library, you can go in and get first dibs on the material, books and
Enemies?
various.
Not so much. If you're an enemy,
If you're an enemy of the Brighton
Right.
District Library,
Forget it.
You can go on April 31st.
There you go. You can
but
sweep
that's
the parking lot.
Starting tomorrow, Wednesday, April 26th, it's open to the public, and next few days after that. So, Brighton District Library for the annual book sale, and of course, Jordan Genso, our show sponsor on the Brighton District
If
Library
they sell
board.
all the books, John, what are they going to have to
I
check
think these
out?
are the books they don't need anymore.
Oh, I see.
Because
The ones that nobody wants.
they're rotating in and out
Oh,
and
I
stuff.
see.
And,
This one's been read 600 times. I think we can sell it now.
right. So,
What's the last book you checked out?
wow, that's a good question.
And do they still have this? See,
No.
this is how long it's been since I've been in the library. I got to admit it.
no, they do not.
They still have the little card in
No,
there where you
no,
have to sign
they
it.
do not,
It
no.
has a little stamp on.
It's apparently been a while. Like,
1972.
dear Lord, who was the president the last time you took out a book?
Nixon.
It's-
Maybe Carter. Maybe. No, Nixon.
Okay. All right. Not Ford though. You didn't even go for
Oh,
it.
not the 4 years.
Yeah,
No.
no one was reading in the 40 years.
Yes, Jordan Genso, community
Oh,
servant,
yeah, him.
community realtor. And he's a good reader, too.
yeah,
Yes, he is.
sure he is.
All right, today is April 25th, our
Okay.
2-cent history lesson.
Oh, thank God.
It's National Golf Day.
4.
Not really the best day here in Livingston County to go
No.
golfing with the snow that's coming down.
Yesterday, what the hell, Michigan? It was cold, but okay, but the sun shone, came out a little bit.
Here I am.
Then I
Nope,
see a couple
gone.
of flakes of snow. I'm like, all right, I'll let that go. I saw it out of the corner of my eye, and I'm like, all right, I'm just going to pretend that's not
Did you
there.
think you were getting floaters?
Yeah, yeah, maybe that's right. I'm like, okay.
Did I walk through a
Yeah.
spider web?
Yeah.
Seeing
Like, all
stars?
right, I'll just ignore that.
Yeah.
I
No,
turn-
they're back today.
A couple minutes later, I come down, there's almost a squall. I'm like, what is going on? And then, like 5 minutes after that, the sun's back out again.
Well.
Then I went for a dip in my pool.
Just to cool off. yeah.
Shrink it, Jerry. Shrink it.
It's National Plumber's Day today. Don't mock a plumber
No.
because you may need one someday.
All right. Don't crack any jokes
Oh, jeez.
about the plumber.
It's World Penguin Day.
No, I won't do it.
Do not do that.
Okay.
That's not even close to deserving.
Well, none of them are deserving. That's the point of hitting the button.
National Mani-Pedi Day.
Okay. You ever had a Mani-Pedi?
I have
No,
not.
neither
I trim my own nails.
I'm
You know what?
thinking-
You know, here's the hardest part about
Okay.
trimming one's nails as a man: the little toe,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
because that nail is so small.
Well, it's small, and sometimes. Well, at least I don't know about yours, but my toe, it's like kind of at an angle.
Oh, it does.
It's a
It
little
kinda
bit of an
curls in,
angle,
and
so
then
you're kind of like.
and you got these big toenail clippers because of the big toe. So you're trying to nail that little toe with this big, and you're worried about cutting the toe off.
Right, because it's the little toe. You could very easily cut off your toe with that thing. Oh, wait a minute. Uh-oh.
Maybe that's why you go get Mani-Pedi. Somebody
Yeah,
professional
that's
can
true.
smell your
Yeah,
feet and
that's
clip your
probably
toenails. And it's also Hairstylist Appreciation Day.
Ah,
I appreciate my hairstyle.
me too.
Thank you.
Mm.
It's on this day in 1684. Or 1684.
Okay.
And if it didn't happen on 1684, there may be no monopoly. The thimble was patented.
Oh,
The thimble.
see,
So you don't pick your finger
right.
when you're sewing.
Right.
France, in 1792, began beheading criminals
Well,
with the guillotine.
it went a little crazy.
I think so. It's like, hey, they tried it out on a few melons and said, you know
Yeah.
what? New York became the first state in 1901 to require auto license plates. I'm not sure when the
If you had the first place, did it
personalization-
just say one?
It might have. I
Or
don't when,
A,
yeah,
you know.
A1. The first Dunkin' Donuts shop opened on this day in 1950. That's when America started running on Dunkin'.
Right.
1950.
Time to make the donuts.
1953, after a dozen donuts from Dunkin', a couple cups of coffee, scientists first modeled the DNA molecule. Look at this.
Yeah. The double helix.
Is that what it was? The
Yeah.
double helix?
Yeah. It's the strands.
Oh,
of-
is that what that was?
Yeah, little
Oh,
strands,
it's like
yeah.
ribbons. Yeah.
Kind of. They
Kinda like
actually
shuffle
got,
on
they
your
got the
iPod.
idea from watching a ribbon dancing competition.
Now you're
They said-
making this
They
up.
said, wait a minute.
That would be cool.
Hold on. This is all figures.
1961, the computer revolution got a jump start when Robert Noyce of Intel was awarded a patent for the integrated circuit. How about that? Elvis Presley in 1977 made the last recordings of his life during a concert where?
It was in Indianapolis, wasn't it?
Saginaw, Michigan.
Oh, it was
Jonathan.
Saginaw, Michigan.
At the Civic Center.
Okay, sure.
3 songs from the show appeared on his album Moody Blue, which was released after he died.
Right. And sold very well because, he had died, which was a great career move, by the way.
And
I know there's a lot of people out there going, maybe you guys should die. That would do your career a lot of good. We die here every morning at 7 a.m. Tune in.
it's on this day, 1984. Paul McCartney's band Wings disbanded.
84.
Is that what I said?
I think you
It was
said
84.
74.
84,
Yeah.
1984.
But I don't think they had done, I think they were pretty much done by 80. Because I don't think they did much as
No,
a
they were-
band.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway, they
Yeah.
finally got around to signing the papers.
2022. Elon Musk
Mm.
spent $44 billion.
Of Saudi and Chinese backed money. Anyway, go on.
On Twitter.
Yeah.
And everybody loved it ever
Oh,
since
yeah.
he bought
It's
it.
so
They
much
said,
better
oh, we're
now.
so glad that
so
Elon
much
bought
better.
it.
He's a genius.
So and that is your 2-cent history lesson for today.
Right. Okay. Well,
I think we learned a few things.
no, we didn't learn anything.
About Mani-Pedis and
Okay.
small toenails.
That's true.
Your small
You gotta
toe
be-
toenail.
You don't want to cut off your little toe. This is very true.
So you went for a dip in the pool?
No.
You lied about that?
I know, I did not. The weather is not cooperating. I gambled this year and I opened the pool early. I'm like, come on, baby. 7 come 11. Get some warm weather in April.
You had 2 or 3 days
Yeah.
where it was in the 80s.
I did. I mean, I've been in the pool. I was able to get in and enjoy it, but
Little pinky toe, hoping
Yeah.
to shrink that toenail.
so it's but it is open. The water's very clean. Looks great.
Looks great.
Yeah. Thanks
very
to
cool.
Roman's Pools.
Yes, they did the water balancing for you. Checking out, make sure your chemicals are right. They can do that for you as well. They're also hiring, by the way.
That's right.
Roman's
18 and
Pools.
over, good summer job. And you can find out more at romanspools.com, or you can stop in their Howell location. Give them a call at 517-545-4555 or Brighton 810-588-4460.
And we appreciate Romans being a supporter of the show, as well as our friends at Murphy's Family Auto. They have just said, hey, we're renewing with you guys again for another few months. So kudos to them. We appreciate all they've done for the podcast, and we'll be giving away some gift certificates courtesy of Murphy's Family Auto, too. So if you're getting ready for a summer trip or just need to get the car tuned up for the season, tires rotated, those kind of things, or any kind of vehicle maintenance or repair, Murphy's Family Auto, your car knows. Tell them Mike and John sent you.
Yeah.
And you get an extra 5% discount.
Saturdays open 8 to 1. Check them out online, murphysfamilyauto.com.
All right, we're going to fix the volume. Get rid of the toys on the machine with all the sound effects and stuff. What else is new?
Okay, thanks.
And we'll see you back tomorrow.
Hey-o!
Or Wednesday.
All right, we're out of here.
You've been giggling with Mike and John. Tune in next time and giggle on.